Hello, Pisces. How are you? Happy Tuesday. I wanted to pull some cards for you. Been on my mind. We'll pull some oracle cards and then have clarifications with the tarot cards behind them. Pisces. 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 What's going on with Pisces? Let's take a look. The person that you would like to hear from, that's what I'm hearing. You would like to hear from them. They have some messages. You've got someone who has a crush on you. You have someone who has a crush on you. So many things remind them of you. I want to. Let me pull some more cards and then we're going to do some clarification. They also say, I hid who I really am from you. You were the best thing in my life. Okay, so this person has a crush on you and it seems like they messed up. They messed up somehow. They said something incorrectly. Pisces, they said something incorrectly to you. Or somehow they... It was just something really clumsy. They're not a bad person. They're not a mean person. But you're sensitive. You're sensitive. You're emotional. You're also very private. Pisces, with your water sign. What did they say? They made a comment about something. Okay, they made a comment about something that you are attached to, that you care about greatly, and it was something not mean that they said, but just, kind of, forgive me, kind of stupid. And this, I don't want to say it was a deal breaker, but it gave you a really bad taste in your mouth. Let's see. Let's clarify this a bit. Pisces. What's going on? Who was this person, or who is this person? Pisces, do you know who this is? Pisces, who is this person? Who was this person? Pisces. Pisces, who is this person? They think of you a lot. They think of you. They think of you a lot. Energetically, you might feel them, but when you think of them, you think of what they said, even though it was... There's a saying, you can show me better than you can tell me. And it was like you were trying to understand this person, you were trying to get to know this person, and they put their foot in it. Let's try to clarify this a little bit. So many things remind me of you, and I'm pulling the Nine of Swords, Strength, and the Two of Wands. So many things remind me of you. Yeah, they're up in their head. They can't sleep at night. They're thinking, ugh, why did I say that? How can I take this back? How can I take it back? They see you. They're watching you from afar. It's not on social media. They actually are seeing you in real life. And it's taking strength not to run up to you and say, hey, I know I said something stupid. they don't want to solidify. They want to just hope that you forget. Um, I keep on looking at this little Disney character I got from someone that I really love, and this person really loves Disney. I'm not a big Disney fan, but this is very precious to me because she loves Disney and she gave it to me. Now, how ridiculous would it have been if she tried to give this to me and say, "Well, I'm not a real big Disney fan." So does that make sense? It wouldn't have it wouldn't have made them want to not be my friend anymore. But it would have been very crass and borderline cruel for me to have said something like that. And I've grown to really love this little figurine to the point of I like it around me because it's from my friend. Does that make sense? So they said something on the par to that. They're looking and hoping that there might be something coming in, a chance. They're hoping for a chance. They think the world of you. You see, they're holding the world. They think the world of you. Can I say that this person's making a bigger deal out of it than you even did? And because they're giving this energy to this mistake, okay, let me say it again. Because they're giving such energy to this mistake, this energy is growing. It's like they're giving validity to something that should be in the shadows by now. Interesting. Let's pull some more cards for the second message. I hid who I really am from you. Pisces. I hid who I really am from you. Ace of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. That's how they see you. And this is how they feel. Five of Cups. I hid who I really am from you. So who are they? They are someone who feels very low self-esteem. They are someone who got a new beginning with some new truth about themselves. They did some shadow work. They were beginning to feel good. And somehow when they make a mistake, it seems like the end of the world to them. And everyone else is like, what are you talking about? Let me give you an example. They were in like a grocery store, and some kids were screwing around, maybe even throwing, I see like a head of lettuce. They're throwing around a head of lettuce back and forth. And this person thought that they were being disrespectful to them. It had nothing to do with them. But they didn't go back to that store for like 2 months, something like that. Okay, so they are easily offended. They are easy to say, oh, this person's being mean to me. But in actuality, it has nothing to do with you. Or even if it did have something to do with you, it is not about you. So it's not that they are narcissistic, that they think the world evolves around them. They feel over responsible. Okay. They feel overly responsible. So when they were a child, their parents, when they were upset, gave the responsibility to this child, saying, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Everything's your fault. And this is how they grew up. They grew up thinking everything's my fault. When something bad happens, it's because of what I've done. They see you as their opposite. You don't walk, you glide. This is how they see the Nine of Pentacles. Birds come to your hand and sing to you. You're surrounded by good luck. And they just want to be a part of that. They need to do their shadow work, though, to get rid of that baggage. I would love to have seen the Six of Swords where they would leave behind the choppy waters. Except this is what they look at. They look at anything bad that happens. The ultimate pessimist. Looking at the spilt 3 cups, what's behind them? The 2 of cups. And in tarot, what is the 2 of cups? You know. But they won't see that 2 of cups. They're too busy looking at what they spilled. No, they didn't spill it. Those cups were spilled. They're walking along and saying, oh, what bad luck I have, and ignoring the 2 of cups. You were the best thing in my life. This is a nice person, but oh my gosh, what? Just like Eeyore in Winnie the Pooh. Just, well, it's a nice day if it could be, Bear. So they're lovable, but until they do their work, exhausting. Let's draw some cards. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, I love it. And the Hangman, that's appropriate. That's appropriate. And Death, oh, lovely, lovely. At the bottom of the deck, we have, just like them, the 4 of Cups. Ignoring the good thing coming from the universe. Ignoring the good thing coming from the universe. Let me get this card so you can see them a little better. So, you were the best thing in my life. Well, you're not gone. It's just you're put in an untenable situation. You can't do the work for them. And they see you as someone who is so above their nerdiness. And I don't have a negative aspect of nerd. I'm a nerd. But they're thinking they're a nerd. They feel really, really low. So good. The Queen of Swords is coming in with some truth. She's going to speak some truth. Who is this going to be, though? Not you. I think it's someone like their employer. Their employer is going to give them a review or evaluation and say, you're doing great, but your energy is really low. And that's going to open, their mind a little bit. The way it's going to be the way that it's presented to them. The way it's presented to them is going to be very, listen, what you're doing is great, but your low energy blocks you. They need to see things from a different perspective, and they're going to. And you know, the Hangman, they have every chance in the world. They can untie themselves at any point. But they are going to see things from a different truth and a different view. And this is what we need. The Death card for this person, Pisces. This person needs a change, a real big change on how they view themselves. I'm hoping that this person gets in the future a Wheel of Fortune card to end this cycle, and maybe a World card to begin a different part of their life, different chapter. Let's really take a look at the bottom of the deck card. 4 of Cups. So they're like, this is good enough what I have right now. This is good enough. And the universe, the universe is giving them a 4th cup and saying, hey, how about something extra for you? Because we love you. And they're like, nah, I'm not lovable. Let me just sit with what I've got. This is going to come to a change soon. All because someone is going to set them straight about the low energy that I'm seeing like a cartoon character that has a cloud and it just rains on them. Do you know what I mean? They're walking and the cloud is walking with them, raining on them. And that's what they've come to know. Okay, Pisces, I don't know who this is. It's a nice person, but they've got to do their own work and then come to you correctly. you can't do the work for them. If in divine timing you're going to wait for them, it's going to be a nice relationship. But kind of remove yourself from that guilt, because it's not you. It has so little to do with you, except that they love you. They love you, but they have to start loving who? Themselves. They have to start loving themselves. Pisces, this was very interesting. Please subscribe so I can talk to you again, see how it's going. Okay, bye-bye now.